As the state faces yet another multi-billion-dollar budget deficit this coming fiscal year, Governor Andrew Cuomo says New York's financial woes are part of an overall economic stagnation. Making a surprise visit Monday to the first of 10 Regional Economic Development Council meetings scheduled for this week in Albany, Cuomo said the problems are both macro and micro.
I can do a certain amount of that just statewide, changing the reputation, changing the reality. But to a large degree, the economy works as a regional economy. And it's a Long Island economy. It's a Western New York economy. It's a North Country economy. These councils are doing that.
Through spending cuts and not raising taxes, the governor says he's trying to shed the state's anti-business image. While that's given him some trouble with his Democratic base, it's something that business owners say they're hopeful that they can turn the page.
They are feeling cautiously optimistic that the governor's listening to them, trying to help them out. But this next session, it's an election year, an election year budget, an election year legislative cycle can get a little funky around here, so they're going to be watching that.
But complicating matters is the long-sought 2% cap on local property tax increases. It's the governor's signature economic achievement, and he vigorously defends it. But cash-strapped municipalities will continue to face budget woes, and the cap doesn't help.
As property values go back up, it will take a little while for that to be reflected in tax payments to municipalities. So when you look at the overall economic conditions, when you look at the again, the costs for payroll and employee benefits, and again, the fact that many municipalities are granting very significant tax exemptions for shopping malls and so on. It's a sequence of events that add up to, again, what we think are going to be very significant and very troubling budgetary problems in the next 2 to 4 years.
Local governments do have the power to override the cap, and the comptroller's office says 217 already have. Meanwhile, the governor hedged in whether he would call lawmakers back to Albany in order to deal with a $350 million leak in the current year's budget.
We are looking at a number of deficit reduction initiatives now that we could undertake, because there's no doubt that the numbers are collapsing, and the numbers are collapsing quickly.
In Albany, Reisman, YNN.